Jury ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Make it so another one. Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand. That is awesome. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Please, no!
Oh yes, they are back. It's Series 7 of the Multicoloured Talk Show with your hosts Stephen Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
Q. Hey! Hiya guys, welcome. Saturday, was it? Yeah. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show on a Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Live. By the way,
was this for last weekend?
Yeah. Happy New Year 2023. Brilliant.
Mate, 23. Do you remember the millennium?
Do you?
23 years ago, Eddie.
Yeah, I know, that's ridiculous.
It's mad. You know, somebody said told me the 1970s without the music.
Yeah.
1970s. It's 50 odd years ago, isn't
You
it?
nearly swore then.
No, I never.
Oh, okay then.
No, I never said 50.
Do you remember?
What?
When?
Yeah.
When
When I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Let me get my thought train together. Do you remember when
Do you remember when Rock was young?
Just not
Me
working
and Susie
this morning.
had so much fun.
just not working this morning?
What do we want to remember, Eddie? Now, spit it out. You're not at an old people's home now.
No,
spit it out.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
When the new year came.
Yeah.
Before, and you used to have to change all when you had checkbooks, and you used to change all the checkbooks, and you invariably wrote last year's date down, and then you had to cross it out and signature it. Do you remember that?
No, don't have a
Oh, I
checkbook.
don't know.
Checkbooks in Glasgow.
I don't know. Anyway, a very good morning.
What I do remember, Eddie, my brother, Philip Schofield, when he lived in Australia,
Yeah.
would be sat round the phone waiting for him to call us. Because you have to make an appointment. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, you had to make an appointment. So maybe he might phone about 1:30, 1 o'clock. We didn't know what time. So in Australia, you had to make an appointment to phone.
Oh.
So we sat there. So they'd be on the phone. You're like 20 quid a minute. A
No.
second, yeah. And my mum and dad said, oh, well, and then pass it on to my dad, and I'll be the last one.
Oh, that'll be.
Yeah,
Beep, beep, beep.
that was
Time's
it.
up. Right, a very good morning to all our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Happy New Year to
Happy
them.
New Year.
Uh,
There's some
Facebook-
great shows. I was watching it over the...
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Absolute brilliant.
Absolutely
It
brilliant.
wipes the socks off the BBC. The Expat TV1 is free.
BBU,
BBC.
they're rubbish.
Rubbish.
XPTV1, the way to go. Morning to our friends on Facebook. Good morning to our friends on YouTube. And don't forget, you can catch up with us on
Spotify.
Spotify.
They won't know what Spotify is, Eddie.
Well,
'Cause I didn't know what it was until I checked out.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. No idea what it was. I know now.
Absolutely useless you are. Yeah, so
Oh, you're going to put the messenger on. I'm jumping about here, am I?
you are.
I'm like, I need to put my reading glasses on.
Right, so let's say good morning to Rob Taverner. Good to see you online. Jeff Fagan's there. Darren's there. XPTV1. That's
Fabulous.
the boss. That's the boss.
That's the main man.
The boss.
Jeff Fagan.
Yeah.
He brought me a sausage.
Angus Taylor says Happy New Year. You like a sausage,
I
don't
love
you?
a sausage.
Yeah, you do.
No matter where it's from.
Say no more. Good morning, Robin HC. He's not been over for a while. Good
Well,
morning,
he has
Robin.
not.
Joseph Robin, good morning, and wishing everyone a healthy and prosperous.
Healthy.
Healthy.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that.
Get to that, Eddie. Yeah, healthy.
Healthy and prosperous New Year. Good morning, Joe Robert. It's great to see you. Right, we've had some
You've not
questions.
mentioned anything.
Well, you are looking remarkably smart.
Yeah, I've
I
got
mean-
my new outfit on.
I'll tell you what.
Well, I've been invited to the birthday party at the end of this month.
Yes, but you're in a quandary now.
And I want to look my best. You don't know who's going to be there.
No, you don't.
Can I just say
Well,
very quickly before I lose my mind? We've got some celebrities arriving in Tenerife on Monday.
have we really?
Yes, and they come to the Chicken Shack on Tuesday. They asked me not to tell anybody.
But you're going to.
I don't want to.
Yeah, but you will.
It's all Doll's tricks.
Oh, there you go.
They're
So
coming
there-
back on Monday, everybody, for 9
Everybody-
days holiday, but they don't want everybody to know.
Good morning, Brenda Baxter. Happy New Year. Love Stuart and Brenda and
David Miller, good morning.
Morning. How
Good
are you?
morning. Good morning. coming.
Right, I'm just going to come off the chat because we've had a few questions.
Right.
Yeah, we've had
Can
a
we
few
just
questions.
point out that I have no idea what happens during this show? People think we rehearse this.
Yeah.
There's no rehearsal whatsoever. I don't know what's coming out of his mouth.
No idea.
Nothing.
No, doesn't make
Absolutely
no.
nothing.
In the dark.
In the dark.
Right, people have been asking about this lady.
Oh yeah, Maria. Is it Maria?
Everybody wants to know why she's still in bed. Well, she's not. She came out of bed last week for
The speech, the Queen's speech.
the Queen's speech, and listen, look what we've done with her.
I locked her in the shack.
She's locked up now.
I locked her up, Eddie.
Look at her.
She wouldn't stop drinking.
She came all the way
She
over.
was drinking gin as if it was like water.
Yeah, came all the way over to Tenerife, and you locked her in the shack.
But she did. Tracy and her mum brought me. Did bring me a sausage.
That's a bit strange. Good morning, Calentrex. How are you doing? Good to
Calentrex.
have you on board.
Is there anybody from Yorkshire on today?
Oh, what do you need?
No.
Usually when you mention
I
Yorkshire,
know.
it's tea or...
It's tea and French mustard. No. You know what I got, Eddie?
What?
And I never knew how big this was. Betty's. Have you heard of Betty's? You won't know what Betty's is because you're from the Midlands, ain't you? Bloody Midlands. Betty's. People from Yorkshire know what Betty's is.
Well, enlighten me.
It is the number one bakery in the whole of United Kingdom.
Is it? Well, I
Yes.
thought that was Greg's.
No, that's for Scousers, isn't it? I don't know. This is quality.
What do you mean it's for scouts?
You know what I mean? Greg's, it's like unemployed people.
Hey, let me tell you something. I know, personally, the granddaughter of the man who opened Greg's. But get on with Betty's.
Well, I know the man who opened Greg's. He's a Villa here, Eddie.
Ian.
He told me to get a till. I didn't have a till. I had the drawer. I said, get a till.
Stop. Good morning, John. Stephen Gilhooly.
Where is he?
He's in Glasgow Airport.
So he is arriving.
Well, it's raining there, apparently.
Right, because he's coming over. I didn't think so. He's booked in the chicken shack Tuesday.
Well, there you go.
Kevin wants to come and give him a good slap.
Good morning, Jane Baxter and Annette and John. Good to see you.
Jane's looking good.
There you go. Joe's Betty's tea room in your good old-fashioned cafe.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Joseph, I got some chocolate shortbread from Betty's.
Really?
I thought Betty's was the one in Iceland sell. You know Betty's Yorkshire pudding.
No, that's Aunt Bessie.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I thought,
Aunt Bessie's in the freezer.
yes, well, this one, that's beautiful. Emily from Yorkshire, keep bringing this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Tracy did tell me John was on his way. John doesn't tell anybody anymore. Doesn't
Yeah,
talk to me.
Well, I'm not surprised he didn't talk to you. Gosh, truth. Good morning, Eileen. How are you?
Come on,
Happy New
Eileen.
Year. She's coming out to Tenerife on Wednesday. Can't wait to see us.
There is something to do, one.
What's that? Oh, God, shopping list time.
No, my Spanish nephew, he doesn't drink. And
Right.
at New Year, I says, for God's sake, have a drink. He says, what's that? I said, that's Beefeater blood orange gin somebody brought over. And a little bit left. So give him a little bit of ice, slice of lemon, slice of orange, and some strips of orange. He says, wow, that is amazing. He says, oh. And I said to his mum, I said, tell you, I'm going to get a bottle of that for his birthday. I said, when's his birthday again? April. So I can't get it. I've got a £20 note. If anybody brings me one over, I'll give you the £20 note.
Can't believe this is happening. 7 days into the new year and you're already begging.
Yeah.
What's
no, I'm
going
paying
on?
for it. I've got a £20 note, Eddie.
Right.
It's an old one. It's not one of the plastic ones anymore.
Let's just catch up with people. Good morning. Compliments of the season, says Wendy John. Tracy Fagan, good morning, boys. Happy New Year.
How does he know that, John Stephen Gahuli?
Well-
Betty's tea rooms are the best in the country. He's Scottish.
But he seems to know.
Yeah, but he shouldn't know.
Well, no, what he's doing, he's confirming what you're saying.
Oh, he's never confirmed nothing, I say. But he's never lived in Yorkshire. He lived in East Midlands, he did as well. West Midlands, where he lived.
Yeah?
So I want to know how John knows.
I have no
idea. I never heard of Betty's.
I've never heard of it.
I thought when they said Betty's, no first thing that comes into my head.
Yeah, Aunt Bessie's in the freezer.
No.
What?
Betty.
Oh, you
John
mean...
Spencer.
Oh, who?
John Spencer.
Frank.
Who's Frank? Oh yeah,
Frank
Frank
Spencer.
Frank Spencer.
John Spencer. Wasn't he a snooker player? John Spencer.
Yeah.
I think
could
he
be.
was.
John
But
Parrott.
Yeah, no, that's a different John.
Right, it's too many Johns.
Yeah, you're just losing the plot.
If I keep drinking this tea, I'm going to the Johns.
Helen is watching you. Did you get your haggis, apparently?
Yeah, I put a picture on it. We call her Haggis Helen.
Haggis Helen.
You know why?
Why? Because she
brings
looks
me
like...
haggis.
All right.
You know, she said to me last night, she gave me this lovely haggis. It's in the fridge. And she says, I bet you're going to sell that tomorrow. I says, Helen, no, I've already sold it.
Brenda says that Betty's is a huge tourist attraction for people visiting York.
Well, thank you. I didn't know this, Brenda. It's enlightened me. Absolutely enlightened me. And the only thing I've tried is the chocolate shortbread, and it's up there. It's up there, Eddie, with the turnips, caramel logs.
No way.
Yeah. And anyone else come from Yorkshire, do not bring me more tea bags. I swear, my mother, I've enough tea to supply the whole of China. Listen, let's stick to Betty's, everybody. Get in the queue, because apparently there's a queue outside Betty's. Get in the queue and buy me little bits and bobs over.
Excellent, fantastic.
So that's us sorted for the year, Eddie. I might share some with you.
That'd be nice, right?
Be
I'm
nice.
just adjusting my seating position because you're looking
The
really...
cat's just had a whoopee.
Yeah, that's what Frank Spencer used to say. He used to say, the cat's just doing a whoopsie, Betty. That's what he used to say.
Remember, Betty's in
Ilkley.
Is that Ilkley by Tat?
Well, I suppose so. I don't know. Good
yes.
morning, my
Dorothy, yes.
my very famous friend Dorothy.
We're going there, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We are. As you can see, it's Happy New Year. We got someone else to replace this. Do you know that's a long way away? Small hand, big hand, small hand. Big. It's the beauty of having a studio this size, isn't it?
They don't
Magic.
They don't do that anymore.
Do they not?
Big hand, small hand.
Why not?
Because it's all digital now, isn't it?
Oh, right. Do you remember that guy who used to do Watching Us, No, Watching You, Watching Us? What was his name?
Watching you.
There was like Sarah Kennedy and there was...
No, we were before my time.
I can't remember. Jeremy Beadle.
Oh, what was that?
Voice.
The voice came down.
Voice from
the
the
voice
group.
came down.
Do you remember Jeremy Beadle?
He was a nutter, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, he had a big hand. But on the other hand, he did... Never mind. Listen, I'm sorry,
He
guys.
did a video thing. Beadle's thing. They give you £200.
Yeah. Good morning, Duncan, over there in Southern Ireland.
Oh,
Good to
Ireland's
see you.
doing well.
Yeah. We don't say anything about Ireland. It's an Irish free zone today.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
All right.
Right. Yes, Rob. Jeremy Beadle. Great. Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, Michael Jackson used to think he was cold, but on the other hand, it was quite warm.
I don't.
One glove. Don't worry about it. Right, listen.
I've lost this conversation.
Don't worry. I've got to say, guys, I'm sorry. I've a bit of a cough today. And I will be coughing a little bit during
I
the
do
show.
not want to catch any disease off you, Eddie.
Well, no, you won't, because I'm benign or non-contagious or whatever. But the thing is, have you noticed how many people are ill at the moment? I mean, everybody
There's a lot.
seems to be a cough or a cold.
There seems to be two things going around it. The bronchitis
Yeah.
thing with the cold and the flu.
Yeah.
And then the other, the winter bug. We call it the winter bug.
Yeah.
We don't want to mention it. It's called the winter bug as well. It's weird, isn't it, this
Yeah,
year?
but thing
I'm
is,
alright. I'll
everybody's-
never catch anything, Eddie. The amount of alcohol in my bloodstream.
Yeah, you could donate yourself to science.
Not even COVID got through my defence system.
Well, this is the point. Everybody's getting this cough and cold thing.
Yeah.
They're testing for COVID negative. And it's just, and I think what's happened, I think Holly put this,
Oh, here we go.
she put it,
Dr. Eddie's on channel.
No, she, good afternoon, good morning, Richard Burns, and yeah, game for the left, good morning, Andy Buds. But Holly hit the nail on the head when
All
she
right.
says, well, because this COVID thing, we were all
Oh,
isolated,
yeah.
all our immune system has gone, the immune system's gone.
Do you think so?
Yeah, everybody's just catching
That's what
stuff.
wife says, isn't it? Oh, when I was a kid, we used to play in the mud. We played in the mud. No, we didn't catch.
We used to eat worms and everything. And I've got another question for you. See, everybody's saying to us, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New
It
Year.
was only last week.
Yeah, but
if we turned up, you know what I mean? If you hadn't blew the electricity, we would have been on air.
Yeah, the thing is, right, everybody's saying Happy New Year, Happy New Year. When do you stop saying Happy New Year? When is an appropriate amount of time after we've had the 1st of January to stop saying Happy New Year?
You never stop, Eddie.
No, you get people turn up in June.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. I haven't seen you since.
Maybe not say Happy New Year. Say, I hope you've had a fabulous year so
Yeah,
far.
but when do you actually stop? When do you stop saying Happy New Year? When is it appropriate?
Well, I
to
know
stop?
today's the day. Well, last night you should be bringing down your Christmas
I
decorations.
would have took all them down.
They should be gone today. There should be no sign of any decorations.
No, we got rid of all of ours in the bar.
There's only one person I knew, Neil. You know Neil and Jan, Irish Jan.
Yeah.
He used to have his Christmas lights on till bloody Easter until
Really?
the council went and knocked on his doors. And any chance
Well-
you taking them down?
Do you know what there is? There's a,
What's that?
a ferreteria.
I bet it's a hardware store.
Hardware store.
Yeah, I'll keep you up to date.
In Armagnac, right?
Oh yeah, Goyos.
And they don't take theirs down all
Leave
year.
them up, leave
They
them
just
up.
switch them off. They just switch them off.
Yeah.
Next year, they switch them
them
on.
That's good
But
thing to do, isn't it?
Say no more. Richard Burns, happy Easter. Thank you very much.
Well, they're selling Easter eggs. They're selling Easter eggs in England, isn't it? Bloody England.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Andy Budd says Jeremy Beadle, Sarah Kennedy, Matthew Kelly, Henry Kelly. Yes, Henry Kelly went on to do Going for Gold. It was a lunchtime quiz type program
I don't know
thing,
these people.
which is great. Well, you're just learning. It's a learning process.
What was this program?
It was called Game for a Laugh.
Game for a laugh.
They used to prank people, and and it was quite good. Watching us, watching you, watching us. Great. There you go.
That was before my
We're
time.
getting all the information here. Tracy says it's really bad in the UK. Everyone is sick, and they're keeping the face coverings on the planes and everything. What's going on? Oh, there you go. Wendy says her mum told her it was not correct to say Happy New Year after New Year's Day. The correct form, she maintained, was compliments of the season.
Shut up, Wendy.
It's a big posh, is that, isn't it?
Shut up.
That's a big posh.
She's a magistrate. Gosh, she's going to come out with this rubbish.
Yeah, but she would know. She'd have more of an insight
The
than
first
you.
thing I would say to a magistrate would be Happy New Year, ma'am.
Even in November.
Even November.
Yeah,
Checks
which
in the
is good.
post, ma'am.
And you have been there so many times.
The old people don't say that anymore, do they? Sir, ma'am.
No.
Do they?
I do. I do. If I'm meeting someone older than me, and there's not many of them, right?
Yeah.
I always call a gentleman sir, and I always call a woman.
No, I
ma'am.
call a gentleman sir only when I can't remember his name.
Oh no, I call him lad then.
Right.
Yeah, it's all going on today. All going on today.
Yes. See, safe travels. John's on his way over from Glasgow, everybody.
It's raining.
And it's raining. It always rains in Glasgow.
It rains in Glasgow.
And they're having a little get together, a little gathering in the chicken shack.
All right.
It's going to be interesting Tuesday with the celebrities and John. It's going to.
If you're having celebrities, should I come in?
As long as you don't start singing.
Yeah.
I've got two things that I want to talk about today before you run out of time,
Yeah,
before you
well-
stop blabbing.
We'll sort all that in a minute, right?
Right.
Because we're not having an end of part one today.
Are we not?
No, I've been bad. I've been naughty. I haven't been on my game. And the advert is still the Christmas one.
Oh, for Jesus' sake, just
Yeah, I've still got the Christmas advert
Oh,
on.
God, what, from last year?
From XPTV one. Unbelievable. But we might do a bit of an advert for us a little bit later. Jeff arrives Tuesday. Oh, they're missing Jeff.
Well, he's not missing them.
No, well, they're not missing him. I mean, man's getting drunk in yours all the time.
The problem is...
Tracy's
the
out on
problem
the
is,
lash.
Jeff will be hand luggage only, so
Yeah.
I can't really ask him to bring anything over.
Well, you could.
Jeff, if Jeff sees the Beefeater Blood Orange Gin in duty free, I don't know if duty free sell it. I wonder if Jeff will pick me up a bottle.
Well, I don't know. You could ask Jeff. Make an appeal now. Just do your usual advert. I'll get out of the way. You do your official appeal. I'll just be kind of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have this nephew, and he's not the full shilling, and he doesn't drink. And he tried my Beefeater Blood Orange Gin on New Year's Eve, and he loved it. Everybody. Unfortunately, I can't buy any for love or money anywhere in the Canary Islands, and I know somebody out there who's got a heart will get me a bottle, and I'll give you this £20 note from England as a swap. Thank you.
Is that it? Jeff says he's on it, and for just £2.
Just the one bottle. Just Jeff. No one else. Just Jeff.
Yeah, for just
I
two.
do not want 24 bottles. What happened with the French mustard?
Yeah.
Just one, Jeff. No one else. It's just Jeff. If Jeff doesn't get it on Tuesday, we'll do an appeal for the
Can
following
I
week.
just say, you do a really good appeal. You do. Maybe we should set up an appeal.
A donkey's.
No, forget the donkeys. We'll set up an appeal for the multicoloured talk show. For just £2 a month.
Yeah. Steve can have a different jacket on.
Steve can get his hair cut twice a week. We should do that. Good morning, Harry and Jerry. How are you? Yeah, you got your haircut, didn't you?
I got my haircut last week.
Yeah.
I've got my new Christmas jacket on.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tie. The tie. Oh, I forgot. A very good friend of mine, Jeff and Eileen, have got the caravan park in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And last year they brought me these different ties over. And this is a Windsor knot. Because he says, don't open it, Steve, because they're Windsor knots.
I can open it.
You bloody dare.
I can.
And I never wore them, so I've got to thank Jeffrey and Eileen from the caravan park for my lovely pink tie. Thank you. Forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
I can tie Windsor knots.
Not like Jeff.
I can tie. I'm an expert. I am.
I don't give a monkey suit of what you're an expert. You're not touching my tie.
Tell you what we'll do. After the show, I'll find a tie and I'll show you, and you will go, "Oh my God, that is a great Windsor knot." And you know, not many people can tie them now.
Can I just say something,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
Yeah.
He doesn't even own a tie.
No,
Doesn't even own a tie.
No, because he cut them up.
That was seasons ago.
Yeah.
He was going to a wedding and he asked me, "Oh, can I borrow one of your ties?" Yes or no?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You did.
You did. And
You
I
did.
lent you one of my ties.
Yeah, and you got it
did
back.
you have a Windsor knot? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
And the Windsor... No, I checked the photograph.
I only ever tie Windsor knots. I don't know how to tie schoolboy knots.
Oh, right.
Ah.
Oh, bitching are we now?
No, I'm not. I went to Scouts. I went to Cub Scouts, and they taught us all the knots. You know, monkey's fist. That'll interest you. Bowline, sheep shank shortening, reef knot, granny knot. I learnt them all. Andy says a fabulous career awaits Steve flogging donkey sanctuary pledges and cremation plans on daytime telly. There you go. You can do it.
Andy, you ought to be my agent. You can be my agent. Couldn't he?
Hang on a second, what's Darren saying here? He's saying, talking about flying, did you know they're reducing the hand luggage rules on liquids? Apparently, they're increasing the fluid sizes, because you can only take little bottles.
Yeah, they're
then.
wiping it out. They're making it. You can bring them through customers. It's not been passed yet. They're in talks. What's that?
What is Wendy on about?
I can have three brothers.
No, she says, I can.
Yeah.
Having three brothers, it was essential information in the day. Is that a conversation we had like an hour ago?
I don't know.
I have.
This is why so many people don't go to prison.
Is that?
This is the magistrate. She says, no, I mean, the lawyer just says, "Oh, this guy's murdered 6 people," and she's thinking about like 3 hours ago. Oh yeah, we'll give him a £5 fine.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, there you go. Wendy's talking about tying a Windsor knot.
Ah, right.
Now we understand.
We shouldn't really talk about the Windsors because that's in the air, isn't it? The Windsors.
Oh my God, Harry.
Oh my God, the spare kid.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's causing a right ruckus, isn't he? I mean,
I'm not
honestly.
going to swear. I can't stand him. I'm on that camp. Are you on that side?
Do you know?
I think all of Britain can't stand him now.
Do you know what? I'm not going to come down either side of the
Oh, I
moment.
am.
Well, no, listen. I like the royal family.
I love the royal. He's not royal family anymore.
No, but at one time he was.
He's not anymore.
And unless I've read the book, I'm not going to comment. You know.
Did you see in Spain the other day? You know what happened?
Oh, your gin arrives tomorrow.
Who's arriving tomorrow?
Your gin, but according to Jeff Fagan.
If it's in duty free, yeah. If it's not duty free,
Listen, he'll do it. He'll do it. Steve, everyone in the departure round has asked if you could stop shouting.
everybody in Glasgow,
Oh,
Beefeater, blood orange gin.
Yeah, and you're right that Spain released the book.
Yes!
It was leaked.
You know what it was called in Spain though? What's it called? Despair.
What was it called?
Do you not know?
No.
In El Sombra.
Oh, the Ginger Winger.
No, it's not called the Ginger Winger.
Oh, sorry,
in
that's
El
all right.
Sombra,
Yeah,
in the shadow.
shadows,
In the shadow. And they released it by mistake.
I know.
It's not coming out till Monday in England, isn't it? Bloody England.
Yeah, but if you can read Spanish, you can get a copy.
It's all over the news, isn't
I
it?
know.
Sky News have got one as well.
Unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. 9 pages in the paper yesterday on Harry. Well, why am I not surprised?
You need to buy the book. Exactly. It's all out now.
I have them.
Revelations.
I'll tell you what I do on my phone. I don't go out and buy.
No.
I don't buy a newspaper anymore.
No.
Nobody does.
Nobody
do they?
does.
And I've got a lot of the newspapers on my phone.
Yeah.
Now, the Daily Mirror on my phone, right? They've started lumping stories together. Yeah, normally to be like turning the pages and you'd find
Right.
it. But they're lumping them together in interests, interest sections now. Like you might have, I'm a celebrity, and there'll be 4 or 5 stories of them. The other day, Harry had the entire front section of the Daily Mirror, and I'm like, how much can you read about it?
Nobody's interested. The Taliban are going to shoot him anyway.
Oh, like, Taliban are not happy with
They're
it.
going
are
to
they?
shoot him. Is he mad? Completely nuts, isn't he?
Listen, Rob, you're quite right. All siblings do fight at some stage. You always can have a
Yeah.
fight with your family.
Not in public.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, the Royals and Harry, they've got such a huge forum because they are just topic of the day, aren't they? You know what I mean? And the press want to know them, TV wants to know them, book publishers want to know them. If they've had a scrap, keep it behind doors.
I've always said, Eddie, right, these people have been brought up, we don't understand how the way they've been brought up, right? And they're surrounded by people, these people who advise them.
Yeah.
So they advise him. So at the moment, he's surrounded by his wife's people.
Yeah.
And it's all about the money. Say this, do this, Harry, this is the best way. Because really, he doesn't, I mean, imagine the school he went to, the upbringing he's got. You know what I mean? Even when he was in the army, he was protected. He doesn't really know about the real life, Eddie.
No.
So these people around him, they're making the money.
See, there's 2 good comments. Geraldine says she thinks Prince Harry is behaving like an entitled, petulant child. Well, maybe he is, but if you're sniped in a family situation, you're going to fight back. And Wendy says we're never going to know the truth of the Harry issue. Rob's right.
And then he wants to come back for his father's, what do you call it?
Cremation.
Cremation.
No, not cremation.
Coronation.
I'm just putting words in
Yeah, I
your
was
mouth
thinking
there.
coronation. I don't think you're invited, Harry, to be honest with you.
No, of course you're not.
Unbelievable. I don't know how many we're talking about there. That was you started with the Windsors. Lily Windsor. I started it. All right, I
But
started it.
regardless of what happens in the royal family, I will always be able to tie a Windsor knot.
Yes.
Yes.
We're royalists.
Yes.
Through and through.
There you go. Thank you, Your Worship. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Now, this is preferential treatment. Tracy thinks that Jeff has ordered your gin from Amazon.
Well, it's not going to happen, Tracy, because he's hand luggage only.
That's all right.
We cannot give Jeff a suitcase because he'll lose it somewhere. And you won't get through with it. You will not get through.
Do you want it or not?
I want it.
Well,
it.
this is it. Stop putting up like objections and
No,
what.
I don't want the security guard. Border
Yeah.
control. It won't be it's the army now, isn't it? Bloody army, they're on strike.
Shelley Bryan Sweet says, hello, Stephen. It's me, Shelley.
Who?
Shelley Bryant Sweet.
Oh yeah, I share it. We like her.
There you go. Andy's hit it. Does cocaine, kills 25 Afghans, and he was always a party animal. And that's a quiet night out for somebody, even with a not named after him. There you go.
Eddie,
Yeah.
I have never taken drugs in my life.
Paracetamol,
I'll take all that. I mean, high blood pressure tablets.
high blood pressure tablets,
I was on penicillin when I came back from
Penicillin,
Thailand.
yeah.
That's
codeine.
what's that?
It's a sort of a, headache tablet.
Well, I've been reading about my next adventure. I'll tell you about my next adventure.
If you want to tell people your next adventure, keep it clean.
I'm going to Colombia. And I've read Bogota is the capital. And it's so high up, Eddie. It's so high up. I've got to take cocaine tea. Tea de coco. I thought cocoa was chocolate, but it's cocaine. Because of your blood, you don't pass out because of the oxygen. And I'm not too sure about this. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. I don't know if I
Do
should.
a lot of research.
I don't think I should be.
Yeah, climb up that hill, have some cocaine. Yeah,
But
that's
I know they do in Machu Picchu. You go to Machu Picchu, you're going up. You need to drink this tea. It's the tea de coco. It's cocoa. It's cocaine leaves to make tea.
You know, there's too many C's in that sentence for you, isn't there?
What is?
It's go 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 go
Really?
go 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 go. Excuse me, script writers, can we have less C's in the sentences, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, like a little bit easier. I can't. I don't trust myself on
Oh,
cocaine.
too many D's as well. Leave the D's alone, right? Okay.
So is that it?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just thinking. I mean, if you're being given legally cocaine, I mean, why are you buying it here?
I'm not buying it here. I'm not buying it here. I just think, Eddie, you know me a few years now.
Yeah.
And the people on this show know me, and they will agree with me. I am completely and totally unstable.
Yes, no, that's true.
And the best of times.
And you know, that's one thing that you've said over the last
Yeah.
7 series that I can agree with that.
And I just can't see me on cocoa tea
I don't know. Give it a go.
and do it on video. Do
Well,
a video chat with you.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm going up this hill now. Oh, there's an elephant flying past.
Maybe Jeff, cancel the gin on Amazon. See if you can get any cocaine so we give it a go here.
Right, I've had to put a fan on in the studio because it's getting really warm. I don't know how you're sitting there with that coat and that
Colour
wings
coat.
and knots.
Can I talk? Is it my subject?
Well, yeah, I did want to mention the King's Parade, but
Well, you mentioned the King's Parade, and then I want to talk about something that's very serious because these people know my conversations are very serious to the core.
Yes, it was. Rob says, wasn't eating a ginger a sport back in the 1970s? I think it was a Brummie thing as well.
What? What's that? I don't get that one.
Ginger bashing? I mean, and did you never play that? Anybody used it was
You can't say that, Eddie.
No, I
That
can't.
is so non-PC.
I'm not
You
saying
get
it.
me into trouble all the time about midgets and scousers, and you're going midget.
I'm not. I'm just repeating. Look, that top crowd there. Wasn't hitting a ginger a sport back in the 70s? Hey, I'm just repeating.
Not in Scotland. There was
Well,
more gingers than there was browns.
Oh, and they all wore kilts and went to the border, didn't they?
Yeah.
For Scotland and for King.
You would have a ginger beating up competition in Scotland. You get your head kicked in.
But not unless you were a ginger. You could all gather
That's
together.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There was more gingers than there was.
That's where Braveheart came from, wasn't he? He was the
No,
original.
he was bloody Australian.
Yeah, but he was the original Scottish ginger, wasn't he?
No.
But I've had a word with Mel Gibson. He told me he was.
Bloody Aussie, wasn't it? Bloody
Yeah.
Aussie.
Dawn Woods, good morning, happy New Year, Eddie and Holly. Not you.
I'm not Holly.
No, you're not
I'm not
Holly.
Holly.
That'll do for me.
No,
You
it won't
keep-
do for me.
Dawn, you keep going.
Dog, could you retract that?
Just cut him out. He's talking about cocaine. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Right, now listen, very quickly, I'm going to come off the chat for a
I'll
second
just go home.
because I want to go here and I want to pop this up, right?
I've heard that before, Eddie. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah, where's the KY?
This week,
Yeah.
I think is it? No, not that one.
Not that one,
Is it? I'll find it. Just give me a second. New Year. There it is. Right, this year, guys, we had our Kings. Now, if you look in the background here, our Kings Parade this year was absolutely stunning. It was fantastic. I mean, this is something you'd walk down the street in. This is.
Got one.
You got, I'm sure I've seen it. It's, yeah, okay. But look, they got the tuk-tuks out and everything. And let me just make that a little bit bigger so you can see. It was just terrific. It was amazing to see what our council did to celebrate Kings this year. You say?
It was a bloody carnival.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
This is celebrating the birth of Jesus.
Yes,
The
but
three kings finding Jesus. A little bit of respect for the Christian calendar, please, Eddie. That was a bloody carnival. I thought it was in Brazil. Number 2, Eddie.
Oh, there's you.
No, I was the Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah. Number two.
Number 2. People forget. Oh, what a lovely parade. We paid for that.
Yeah.
I want to go back to traditions, Eddie.
What, when the camel walks down the hill and
I
dies?
want the three kings. The camel never died.
All right.
It never died. It was ill. It had to be put down.
Well, it died.
It was ill.
Yeah.
I want the camels to come down, Eddie.
Well,
I want the bishop walking in front of the camels.
Yeah.
I want Jesus in a manger.
Yeah.
I want that, Eddie. I don't want bloody Walt Disney.
Do you know what you are?
What?
You are a bar humbug.
I'm a traditionalist.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a traditionalist.
No,
Eddie.
you're not. Look at what this did for the town. It was brilliant.
Pharaohs.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, there's no idea what it's all about. Somebody asked me, what is this, Steve? What is this? Is it carnival? No.
Look, mate, let me tell you something. Tracy says they came a week early to see you.
They're the ones that brought the biscuits, Martin and Jean from Yorkshire.
Well, congratulations.
Alligator, they're in the Barcelo, they're the posh.
Is this from Betty's?
Yes, they're
Oh.
the Metis people.
There you go.
Beautiful.
But I've got to tell you,
Are
right?
they tuck?
Everyone that watched the parade, I've had so many people come in the bar saying how fantastic. Now, Tracy came a week early. She's not the other one. Loads of people came a week early, which is great for our economy. It doesn't matter who's in a carnival, who's in a parade. It's there and it's being done. I mean, look at
I'm
the
going to go
ones.
check the Bible. See if Daffy Duck turned up
Oh, I think he did.
in
didn't he?
Bethlehem. Bomberos, they all turned up at Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Great. Who's that? Who's that?
Good morning, Aidan.
As Beauty and the Beast.
Good morning, Aidan. He said they wouldn't celebrate that in Manchester because they wouldn't find 3 wise men or a virgin. But there you go. You see, Wendy's saying we need to remember the meaning of Christ's birth. Well,
Thank
yeah.
you, Wendy. Yeah, they turned it into a circus.
No,
They've turned it into a circus.
No, they-
These are heathens. These people will go to hell for this.
you are.
At the moment of at St. Peter's Gates. What's that? What's
I'll tell you what that is. I will tell you exactly what
it's a
that is.
circus.
No, that's exactly where you want to be. Our local bomberos, look at them. We're there supporting. I was there supporting. Everyone in town was supporting. The only person not supporting was Scrooge McDuck here.
A bloody dinosaur.
Yeah.
A dinosaur would have ate Jesus.
No, he was there before Jesus. What is the matter with
There was
you?
no dinosaurs in Bethlehem. I
They-
can confirm it. And I said there wasn't any tuk-tuks.
They don't do anything in Stevenage apparently. But this is actually not
Ah.
New Year's Eve. This is King's. It's 6 days later.
Did you see what happened in Scarborough New Year's Eve? You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up.
Well, maybe you could tell us.
They cancelled New Year's Eve party in Scarborough. They cancelled the fireworks.
For the walrus?
Yeah! They cancelled it for a bloody walrus. If that was in Glasgow, we would have shot it.
You know that it.
We would have bloody shot it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to cancel the party. Oh, why's that, Mayor? It was a walrus. Bloody
walrus.
shoot it.
Big old tusks, you know.
Apparently it was playing with itself. They had to cover the kids' eyes. It started to.
He was cleaning.
He wasn't clean. He was giving it. He was giving it.
We're on telly.
Alright.
Shut your mouth.
But what sort of country cancels a bloody New Year's Eve party?
Because
Because
of
a
a walrus.
walrus swims up on shore.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. You know what happened? In the
What?
5 to 12 it buggered off. It went up to Northumbria
Yeah.
somewhere.
And they could have done. They could
They
have
could
done
have
the
the
fireworks.
part, yeah.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
It wouldn't happen anywhere else.
You want to get that dinosaur and get that in Los Gigantes next year, New Year's Eve, see what happens.
What?
They'll shoot it.
They'll shoot it. I can't believe you.
Is it my subject?
They will not shoot Los Gigantes because of a dinosaur.
No, shoot it.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
You know your Scottish
No,
accent.
I've got an ulcer on the bottom underneath my tongue.
That's too much French mustard, that is.
I don't know what it is. I've got, you know what I mean? I want.
Good morning, Paul King. How are you? You will be seeing Paul King on the show in a little while. He's right on the end of the advert for the Chicken Shack.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. So you'll be
He's on
seeing
the
that.
edge.
And Tracy, still 4 chickens.
Audrey's here.
Still 4 chickens. Listen.
Audrey and Roland, lovely, lovely couple. Their grandson is in charge of Asia's Got Talent.
Asia's got talent.
Yeah, they're really over in Malaysia. I met up with them in Thailand. They were doing the Thailand Got Talent, but they're in charge of all of Southeast Asia.
Right.
And they're actually in Kuala Lumpur at the moment.
I love that name.
Kuala Lumpur,
Yeah.
very expensive.
Nice,
And
nice
I'm
name.
just waiting for them to invite me over. Because apparently they're looking for a couple of new presenters.
Are they?
Yes.
For Asia's got talent.
Asia's Got Talent.
Me and you. Would we get one of them double
No, it
chairs?
was just actually me, Eddie.
Just
They
you?
never actually mentioned you.
What?
It was just me. They
I
said you
just-
could wear it. I mean, you could be the Boy George, because Boy George does it in Australia. You could be ours, Steve. Get the hats and, give it.
And then you'd have to sit there going, come a chameleon.
I can't believe he was on television. I can't believe he was on Get Me Out of Here. I can't believe he does a show. He's got talent. The guy's a criminal. He was charged with battery, charged with rape. He was charged for, I can't believe there's other charges in New York. He's a criminal. He swept the streets of New York for his anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I should be a celebrity for getting that criminal record. Is my subject yet?
Well, it will be after we've advertised
All
ourselves.
right. People are waiting, Ed.
So listen,
people got things to do.
I know. Listen, guys, we're talking 4 chickens and Paul King. We'll be back right after this.
Join us at 60s Bar in Los Gigantes for games, quizzes, karaoke and much, much more. We are located just down the steps in front of the pharmacy. A friendly, local pub, perfect for you and your family. 60s Bar, Los Gigantes.
Everybody has fun at the Chicken Shack. Where else can you go to get a fabulous meal, fabulous entertainment? Well, Stevie. Great drinks, all at the right price. The atmosphere is tremendous. Join us at the Chicken Shack. For reservations, call 922 862459. The Chicken Shack in Puerto Santiago. Or join us on Facebook at the Chicken Shack Fan Club.
Tell
You know, sometimes I don't believe you. Happy New Year, Audrey Edmund. Well, that's it. But there you go, 4 chickens.
I
Paul
just said
King
about the Chicken Shack advert. What did I say, Eddie?
said, look, there's Paul and Irie
Yeah.
in an old people's home. That's what he said. I can't believe it.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived
At
at
my moment. My
at the
first
point-
subject of the year.
The point in the show where we can actually hand the reins over to a person who likes to beg for food on air.
And drink.
And drink. Yeah,
Not just
and
food.
drink. Yeah, great. Let's
I'm
go
not
back to
asking
this.
for a holiday. Right, I'm getting myself ready.
Yeah.
This is quite important, Eddie.
Okay. Paul says brilliant.
Yes. Right, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move away because he's on appeal against it. Right, I'll just be here.
Absolutely
I'll just be here.
flabbergasted.
Are you
Flabbergasted at today's day and age, 2023, Eddie.
Yeah.
Did you know that 33% of people in the United Kingdom take presents back to the shops? In Tenerife, it's about 75%. I was telling somebody last night, don't go shopping for God's sake this week. Why? What's happening? There's going to be 2 massive queues in the shop. 2 massive queues. 1 queue's for buying things and 1 queue's for taking things back. What? People take things back. And explain to them, when we were children, Eddie, we got a gift from anybody, your grandparents, anybody.
You loved it.
You took it.
You loved it.
Even if it was a pair of socks you never wear,
Yeah.
you get it for your Christmas. Oh, thanks, Gran, lovely, Mum made a Christmas. And in July, you were going to go and visit your grandparents. Your mum said, get those bloody socks on.
Yeah.
The ones your gran got you for your Christmas. Wear them. Or the tie or the shirt, wasn't it? Put that bloody on. I look like an idiot. Doesn't matter. Bloody wear it.
Your nan's coming.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But now, we've got a society, Eddie. It just gives everything back.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want that. I want something. You got the receipt. How rude. How rude is that, Eddie? Give somebody a gift. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that, yeah. Have you got the receipt?
Yeah, but you know what? You can actually go in a shop now and they will say, would you like a gift receipt?
No, yeah.
No, you can get a gift
A
receipt.
gift receipt.
Yeah, it's not got the price on, but it's so they can take it back and exchange it.
How rude.
It is.
I'm not having it. I get presents off everybody. People bring me things over and I accept them and I thank them.
French mustard?
I don't ask, have you got the receipt? Could you swap that? Could I take that back?
No.
Anyway, what society got to? People are not appreciating. It's the thought. Remember the old saying, the thought
that
behind
counts.
it counts.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
Society.
But I think we grew up in a different time then.
It just, no, I'm not happy with it. I have never in my life taken anything back.
Leanne got Bulgarian spices. She's never been. And also the instructions were in Bulgarian as well.
Google's your friend.
Google's your friend.
You need to make a lovely hot pot with those spices.
Bulgarian hopper.
Yeah, but if you've got a slow cooker, I give mine back.
Don't remember that.
Get the spices in there. Rub the spices into the beef though. First, I would. And then put it in the slow cooker. 6 hours.
We're back to cookery. Can't believe
No,
that.
no. Is there anybody? Because these people watch us? These are an older generation, and none of them. I bet you, not one of them would take anything back.
Oh, I wouldn't bank on that, mate. I really,
Is
no.
that the way society's gone?
Well, do you know, we grew up in a different age. It's like you said. You were brought up with a phrase, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Your grandma's coming, go and put that on, right? Now, I'll tell you a story.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's a very true story, this is. Before my gran passed away, God bless her, she got dementia, right?
Yeah.
So what my mum and dad did, in them days we had 2 rooms downstairs, the lounge and the parlour.
Oh, quite posh.
Right, yeah, quite a big house. No, 3 bedrooms, you know. But so that my gran weren't
In
on her
Birmingham?
own. Yeah, Great Bar. So when my gran weren't on her own, they made the parlour into a spare bedroom and they looked after my gran until
nice.
she sadly passed.
A lot of people don't do that now, Eddie.
Now my gran,
Yeah.
right, all her life, like everyone else, she grew up knitting. You know,
Love knitting.
you get a jumper off your gran at Christmas.
Yeah, gloves.
It was knitted,
Lovely.
right?
Yes,
Knitted.
yes.
Even if you got a swimming costume, it was knitted.
Yes.
Which was a bit weird coming out the sea with half a bloody.
Yes. The
Yeah,
beach.
never mind.
Yeah.
But because my gran had got dementia, right? She knitted. She was laying in bed, obviously, but she knitted my dad a jumper.
Oh.
Yeah. So she finished it. Eric, I finished your jumper. All right, I'm coming, Bets. Betsy, right. So he came in. Gran gave him this jumper. She says, "You better try it on."
What's happening?
So my dad.
Is it 3 arms?
No, one there. She'd sewn one of the arms into the neck hole.
No.
Right? So my dad's trying this
Oh,
on.
no.
And my gran says, "I'll never make you anything again, you ungrateful sod." And she never spoke to him. And she died a week later, which upset Dad. But
Did
the
he
thing
not
is,
say he loved it?
no, but yeah, my dad kept it. But this is the point. My dad kept that jumper forever.
Yeah, of course
You
he
know,
would, of course
but
he would.
that's the way we grew up. Somebody gave you something, you were grateful for it.
Yes.
You weren't thinking, "Oh, I fancy that. No, I'll take you back and get something else."
Yeah.
No.
You know, especially on Christmas morning, if you got up and you got something that you didn't really want,
Yeah.
and you knew your parents worked hard to pay for it and they tried to give you the best Christmas that was possible.
Yeah.
You were never ungrateful, were you? You were never, ever, ever, ever ungrateful.
Yeah.
Now kids go up, they open up the box, well, they're looking for the most expensive iPhone or whatever, aren't they? We were over the moon in the stockings getting a tangerine or something.
Yeah.
We were so grateful.
Yeah.
But now kids are not grateful.
Couple of nuts, tangerine, maybe a banana if you were lucky. You know,
that's
things
the
like
problem, Eddie, though, isn't it? I think the generation, ungrateful little brats.
I've got to say, Tracy, it is a sad story, but I told you that because that's the way
That's
we
what
were.
Eddie is. Eddie.
That's
Eddie's-
the way we were in them days.
Yes.
There you go, Tracy's also saying, if you've got an exchange and it's in the wrong size, and now it's in the sale for half price, they have to give you a refund for the difference.
No.
What's all that about? Does that make sense?
No, they can't they?
Do you know what you need to do? If anybody buys you blood orange gin,
Yeah.
make sure the receipt.
Get the receipt.
Yeah, because then I can take it down the warehouse
Get it,
and
change it.
get the difference. And I'll split the difference with you.
No, yeah. but
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
just saying it.
I would never do that to anybody.
No, but I think you're right. I mean,
People are giving me things that I don't like. And,
yeah, but you would never tell them that.
No, guys, no.
No.
No, I would never, ever tell anybody. You know what I mean? I won't say there is something somebody once brought me and I just can't stand this stuff. But I would never say it to them. I took it and gave it.
Well, don't tell them.
No.
Tell us.
Not telling anybody.
Well,
Well, stop bringing me things.
Oh, all right then.
I do love me tea, I love me gin, I love me French mustard, everybody. And just keep
Jeff's
doing that.
just said a gift receipt for gin.
Don't you dare, Jeff.
No,
Don't worry,
that's
Jeff.
me.
They ain't going back.
That's me. That's me.
They ain't going back.
What's the best? What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received, or just gift in general?
Very easy.
Go on.
Very. The first one I've received.
Yeah, the best one.
Best one, Eddie. I must think about. This is God's truth, and it's still. As soon as you ask the question, it's there. I must have been about 6, 7 years old. My parents bought me a drum kit, and we used to sneak up about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was down the stairs and I had this drum kit. I think it lasted Boxing Day because I put the things right through it. I busted.
Yeah, the skins.
Yeah, so my mum had to go up to Safeway. This is true. I had to go up to Safeway. Remember Safeway used to have those thick brown bags? Brown paper bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she made that and she recovered the drums. It
Yeah.
says don't hit them so hard.
She was just trying to keep you quiet.
That was the biggest, the loveliest gift I've ever. You know the worst one I ever had?
What?
But I never told my parents. Took us to the co-op, me and my brothers, and
They got you a funeral plan.
yeah, co-op. No, but the co-op. And up the stairs of the co-op, they did all these bicycles. So my brothers, they all sat in their bikes. And there was nothing that I liked, and I just sat in this girl's bike for the sake of, because they were sat in the bike, and I sat in this girl's bike. So come Christmas Day, there's the girl's bike. They got me this girl's bike with small wheels. My brother's wheels were massive. But I used it all the time. I loved it. Why? Because my parents spent good money. They thought I loved it. I only sat on it for about a minute.
You don't think that might have been the start of something, do you?
I don't know, but I never ever said that to my parents. Never, ever, ever. Now go out on it over there. At the end of it, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I looked as camp as Christmas.
So nothing's changed there, then?
Nothing's changed.
No,
there.
nothing's changed there.
There. Brenda's
Brilliant.
on one. What's he on, Brenda?
I don't know.
I watched a video over Christmas where a kid around 5 opened her gifts, and when she got something she didn't like, she filed it back at her parents. They thought it was hilarious. Disgusting parenting. Yeah.
So let me see. Your best one was drums. Your worst one was a girl's bike.
Yeah.
And now you don't play drums, but you would still ride a girl's bike.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Leanne's still got her ice skates. Mum bought them
yes.
2 sizes too big when they was 11, and they still don't fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be it. I've got to tell
It's
you.
great though, isn't it? It's appreciation.
Yeah.
People just don't appreciate anything anymore, really, do they?
My boy does. My boy appreciates
Jack's
everything.
No, absolutely.
Everything.
We love Jack.
Do you know the one year Holly and I went a little bit
We're
mental.
reminiscing here, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we went a little bit mental, right? And we got Jack 41 presents.
Why?
Well, because he was young. He was about, I think he'd be about 7.
41?
No, about 7.
Really?
And when he got up, the entire settee was covered in presents.
Oh.
And he opened them. And don't get me wrong, some were like colouring books, some were pens, and then there was his big presents. But he sat down against the wall, and I threw a present to him, and I says, "Open that one next." And he started to cry.
No.
And do you know what we'd given him? We'd given him his own set of keys to the house, and he just appreciated it so much. He just sat there and cried.
Oh, that's emotional, isn't it?
It's true. It's fantastic.
That's nice, isn't
But
it?
you see, the thing is, whatever you say on these subjects,
Yeah.
when we were younger, the appreciation for things was much
More,
greater.
yeah.
Much greater. You know, I mean, and what really gets me at the moment is, when we were growing up, Salvation Army would give you an envelope, put whatever you can in, and they seemed to be appreciative of the odd coppers that you put in the envelope. Now they go and tell you, say, could you spare €29 to help feed someone this Christmas? €29? Where are they buying the supplies from?
Yeah, they're giving you a price to give them, aren't they?
Save a donkey for £3. They never delivered it. Yeah,
We would have ate it, Eddie.
yeah.
We would have ate it.
Chicken and donkey night. I just don't know. You're a bit lost today. You are lost for words,
Brenda
man.
says she's got a lovely pink bike in the garage for me.
Oh, that's lovely. You're welcome to it. My neighbour bought my dad a bag of walnuts once. How thought? But you know something, Rob? You say that. When we used to go down the shops, if you got an elderly neighbour next door, you would walk around the shop and say, "Oh, I bet Mrs. Jones would like some of that."
Yeah.
And
I
you just
totally
pick
agree
some,
with you.
even if it was just a bag of flour because she cooked.
My brothers used to go mad. They used to tell my mum and dad that I bought the animals better presents than I bought them.
You bought the animals better present.
Yes, like the cat, dog and a rabbit.
Yeah,
And they'd all get a present each.
yeah.
And they'd all say, he's bought that rabbit something more expensive than he bought me, mum.
Why do... I'm sorry, this gets me. I know people love pets and I don't want to...
No, I don't even go there, Eddie. We love our pets.
I
We
do-
buy them Christmas presents.
I don't want to go down that road. But why do people put coats on dogs?
Oh, I hate that.
Why do people put... I mean, don't get me wrong. Wasn't dogs designed to have fur
I hate
to
that.
keep them warm?
Oh, I'd shoes.
And they put shoes on dogs.
I've seen it.
But why do people put? Oh, look, he's got his
You can't
coat
say
on.
anything. Don't say anything, Eddie.
Well,
They'll
can.
bite you. They'll bite you.
No.
Not the dog. They will.
No, I'll tell you,
Don't say
honestly.
it. If they're happy, yeah, I hate that.
I mean, Holly's the worst. You walk down the road and go, oh, look, that dog's got his coat on. And I'm like, he's got fur underneath. He's probably
Yeah.
sweating.
And then you buy them football tops to wear.
Yeah, football top. And have you seen the little Yorkshire Terriers that they put little bows in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, why have you got a blue bow in there? So you know he's a boy.
I had Kay Willis in the other night and she had a little pram for the dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's all about expectation these days. Kids and adults expect the best of the best all the time. Gratitude has gone out the window. Joe, you're kind of right. Yeah, Rob's saying, don't start me on dogs pushchairs. Actually, I will make a claim for dogs pushchairs, because in the summer here, the floor does get hot, and it is hot on dogs' pads.
Yeah, people don't realise
so-
that, do they? They
No.
don't realise it.
And the smaller dogs, whose feet are up 10 to the dozen, they're in contact with the pavement more often. So, in a way, I can make a little bit of a case for dogs in pushchairs. So I'm up for that.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
furry animals. They're designed to stand weather conditions. Don't put them in a coat. You're making them sweat. You find me a dog that's got a coat on that hasn't got his tongue out, because that's where the dog sweats from, his tongue. They've all got these coats on going, and then you give them water, and
The magistrate's on one.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, Emma.
They feel the cold now because they're all
Yeah.
central heating.
Don't start me on dogs in pushchairs. Dogs are used to central heating, and they live indoors. They feel the cold when they go. They don't. They don't. What about huskies? I mean, you put them in the cold and strap 6 of them to a
Your
sled.
missus is on.
Off you go.
Your missus is on.
There you go. What about when it's freezing? No one says about them walking on freezing ground. I'll tell you what, after the summer here, they'll probably be grateful of a bit of cold blooming pavement, I'll tell you.
Steve, ask Papa Jeff.
What? Geraldine was in Disney World and someone had a service dog with coat and matching shoes. I'll tell you what though, to be honest, it is such big business. Have you ever
Massive
been
business.
online and like pet
Massive,
accessories?
massive, yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is buy a dog.
I hate getting pets for Christmas.
You hate getting pets for Christmas?
No, not me. I seen somebody last night. Not last night. What day is today?
I don't know, I went there.
No, the night before. What day is this? Is Saturday, Friday,
Oh,
Thursday night.
I have lost track of
King's
time.
Eve, and this girl's walking down the street with a little puppy all wrapped up. This woman, obviously, it's going to be for a daughter or a son's Christmas yesterday.
Yeah.
And I thought,
No. Yeah, but they've probably eaten it by now.
I hate that.
A dog that size wouldn't last through to the new year. Right, listen, guys. I don't know where the
I had
hour's
two
gone.
subjects.
Yeah, well, you've been messing about with that
Well,
one.
you never stopped bloody talking.
Look at the time on the wall. What was your other subject?
I met this Tim. Here's Tim. I met Tim Mecadona. Mecadona was packed this morning, wasn't it, Tim? It was absolutely heaving. They shot one day. One bloody day. What do people eat? They just eat everything.
Oh, no, if they have a bank holiday.
It was rammed this morning.
If
And
they have-
Tim was there.
If they have a bank holiday here, they're going to be closed today. People raid the shelves, I tell you.
Yesterday, they're all outside Lidl's. Yesterday, Lidl's was shut. That's how important King's Day is in Spain.
Yeah.
Lidl's is shut.
Yeah.
And never shuts.
Never,
And
never.
they're all outside. They're all going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Right,
Is
guys.
that it?
Don't know where the hour's gone. What was your last subject? Do you want to save it for next week?
I'll save it.
We'll save it for next week.
What was that quiz program? Save it.
I don't know. But
I
we're
don't
going
know.
to say thank you to our friends at XPTV1.
www. I've got the ulcer. Yeah.
I'll do it.
www.xptv1.com.
Go onto any of your social media, go to any of your app stores, download the app, you can watch it everywhere.
I want
now.
people to subscribe on Facebook.
Yes, subscribe.
I watch things on Facebook and people have got like 31 million followers.
Yeah.
We've got 4.
Join us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, catch up with us on Spotify.
And buy the gin, bring it over.
Happy 2023. We'll see you next week for more of the same malarkey.
Malarkey.
I've not been Steve Gerald from the Chicken Shack.
And I've not been Eddie Hastings from the 60s bar.
Have a great new year. We'll see you next week. Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand. That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.